My last video on weight loss talked about my journey from going from like 95 kilos to about 68, 70 to what I am now. But I feel like I didn't really go into specific details of how I lost the weight. So if you're watching this and you want to lose some weight, then I want to give you some specific pointers of things that I did and how I actually lost that amount of weight. There are three main things you need to look at when you want to lose weight. So the first thing is the types of food that you're eating. Second thing is calories. The third thing is exercise. So they're the three main topics I'm going to cover in this video. So the types of foods that I was eating, I'm just going to talk about my experience because that's all I can talk about. But for me, I was eating high carb, low fat vegan foods abundantly, like loads of them. And this includes pasta, noodles, rice, potatoes, bananas, like fruit. What else was I eating? Vegetables. Anything that was high carb, low fat vegan, I was eating it. And that is because they are the best types of food for your body. And for you to want to lose, if you want to lose weight, they are always going to be the best types of food to lose weight. And I know people will be saying, oh, you know, bananas have got too much sugar, like you can't eat pasta, you can't eat this, you can't eat that. Well, that's what worked for me. And if you've tried everything else and you're still not losing weight, then just try high carb, low fat vegan because it is the best thing. It's completely changed my life. So that's the first kind of thing, just to get that out of the way. They were the types of foods that I was eating. So for meals, typically I would have, like I would make like no oil chips. So I'd basically cook a load of potatoes, put them in the oven, and I'd have that with like salad, or I'd have it with like mushy peas, or actually when I just started having it with mushy peas, so that's a fib. Oh, what did I used to have it with? Just like ketchup, or I'd have it with vegetables. Other stuff that I'd like was like steamed kale. I love steamed kale. I know it sounds really boring. Steamed kale with rice and like some kind of like sweet and sour sauce. Or I'd have like a shepherd's pie, like all vegan obviously, with lentils. Or I'd have like burgers. I'd make my own lentil burgers. There's so many different things, and there are so many amazing channels that show like really good recipes. High Carb Hannah is probably my favourite because her recipes are just like so good. So they were the types of foods that I would eat. So just make whatever you want from those foods. You can make pancakes, you can make everything high carb, low fat vegan, pretty much. So let's go on to calories, because everybody wants to know how many calories they should eat to lose weight. And this is not a new thing if you're into the high carb vegan world. Like, it was unlimited calories. I never restricted my calories. Ever. I never ever restricted them, ever. The only thing that I wouldn't eat is loads of salt or loads of oil. So that was the only thing that I wouldn't eat. But in kind of calorie terms, I could eat from anywhere from like, I would say 2,500, 2,000, 2,500 up to like 4,000, depending on what I was doing, like exercise wise. And that is something that I would do to you. Someone left a comment saying, oh, you have to, how did he say it? Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is, if you want to be able to do more, you need to eat more and you need to fuel it, and you need to make sure that you keep doing that, because if you get into like a calorie deficit, which everyone says you need to have to lose weight, then you're going to feel groggy, you're going to feel crap, you're not going to want to exercise. So it's almost like finding that balance of not obviously eating, 50,000 calories. Obviously that's not even possible, but it's just finding that balance. And for me, it took a while to do that. So at the start, I gained a bit of weight, and I was eating unlimited calories, like I still am eating unlimited calories, but because I'd come from a background of an eating disorder, my appetite was just completely out of whack. And because I'd starved myself for so long, I was just so hungry, and it was just like replenishing like on my whole body. And over the years, my appetite has completely, perfectly just reset itself. So I eat as much as I need to eat. Whereas I think at the start of this, like especially if you come into veganism, I would say you need to count your calories. You need to be having at least 2,200, anything above that really. And that is because plant foods are so low in calories. You need to be able to see how much you are meant to be eating on a high carb, low fat vegan diet, because you just eat so much. And if you're used to having like a really dense, meat heavy, cheese heavy meal that's quite small, like the comparison to that of calories is a massive high carb vegan plant meal. So count your calories for the first couple of months, even maybe 6 months. And then after that, your body just gets used to it. I mean, now I don't count calories ever. Not that, I mean, I did kind of at the start to make sure that I was eating enough calories. I never counted calories to make sure that I wasn't hitting a limit, but like I wasn't overeating calories. I was always counting calories to make sure I had enough calories. So do that maybe at the start just to see that you are having enough calories. And now I don't. My appetite is perfect and it's in line with how much exercise I've done, or like if I've got a long ride coming up, I will eat a couple of days beforehand. It just balances out perfectly, and I'm still losing weight, and it's just perfect. So don't get bogged down with calories and what you're supposed to eat, because it's just never gonna work. It just won't work like that. I tried so many times, like when I had an eating disorder, to count calories to make sure that I wasn't going above like 1,500 a day, 1,600 a day sometimes, and it just backfires because you are under eating, and then you just eat crap because you're so hungry. So that's the second point. So eat high carb, low fat vegan foods, eat unlimited calories, and your appetite will then kind of fit what your body needs. And the third thing is exercise, and I want you to go and look at my Strava. So you can see everything that I've done Strava wise, and I've consistently lost weight, even though I've maybe had weeks where I've not done any exercise at all, and then there's other weeks where I've done loads of exercise, and then there are weeks where I've just been in the middle. I don't feel like I've exercised to extremes to try and lose weight, and that's the balance you should have. You should never be exercising solely to lose weight, and I think that was my problem before. When I had an eating disorder, I would exercise purely to try and burn calories, whereas now I exercise to get fit, to have fun with my friends, to just enjoy the countryside, enjoy different countries, and explore different places. That is why and how I exercise. I don't call it exercise, it's either training or it's just like a fun social ride, or it's not for the reason of weight loss. And that leads me on to the fourth thing, which is kind of an added, is mindset and how you mentally feel about yourself. Because I know when I was really down on myself and hated myself, and all I could think about was just like, I just want to, lose weight. That is when I didn't really lose weight, because I was analysing everything, and I didn't want to eat this, I didn't want to eat that, and it was a really kind of unhealthy way to be. And because I'm much more relaxed, I mean, some people say that I'm not relaxed because I'm vegan, but I understand that weight loss will happen. It just will happen. You just have to be patient sometimes, and people want to see these dramatic weight loss because they see all these stupid fad diets of like no carb or like, I don't know, just fad diets that don't work for the long term. You'll lose weight initially because of water weight, but they don't work long term. Like, look at me, look how long this has taken me to lose this weight. It wasn't a quick process, and I just had to keep believing and knowing that it would work and my body would balance out, and it has, and I'm really happy, and I want to share that with you. And they're the things that I've done that have helped me lose weight. So go and have a look at my Strava. You will see that I don't do anything like really over the top. I don't like ride to work. I do ride to work. But what I mean is I don't ride to work every single day. I don't get on my bike every single day. I'm not running 10 miles every single day. I'm not running marathons every week. It's just been very gradual. And that is what I would say to you. I think try and look at what you're eating. Look at how much you're eating and look at how much you're exercising, because they're the three things in turn over time that will help you lose weight, and it's how you look at them. So for me, and I said it last time, but I see my bike as a way of adventure. I don't see it as a way of like losing weight. I just see it as just push yourself, find adventures, find a new set of friends if you need to that are willing to go out on these adventures with you, because that is going to be the main thing that helps your weight loss, is going on adventures with amazing, fun, inspiring people. And no weight loss book is ever going to tell you that, and I want to be the one to tell you that. None of this kind of like these diets where you have to eat in a way that you can't sustain for the rest of your life, like Slimming World and these kind of things where you have to count points and you have to count this and you have to count sins and you have to count that, they just won't work, because you can't do it for the rest of your life. You need to do something today that you can do for the rest of your life. So I hope that helps. It was a long video, but if you do have any more questions about how I lost weight, you know, what I did, I want to make more of these videos to try and help other people lose weight as well, because it has been a long slog, and it's been steady and it's been slow, which means I will keep it off. And I'm eating a way now that I'll just eat every single day for the rest of my life. So, and I feel really good. That's the main thing. I feel really good. I feel really healthy. I feel really strong. I feel really just like excited about going on all these adventures and just what life has to offer, I guess. And I think that is just because I'm not focused on weight loss anymore. And as soon as you stop trying to focus so much on specifically losing weight and try and just have adventures and have fun, then weight will slowly, gradually drop off. So I'm gonna go and have my tea in a minute, and I will see you next video. Let me know if you've got any other comments. Like I said, if this has helped you in any way, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and if you've not subscribed already, subscribe below, and yes, I will see you next video.